I think I saw you tweet. You're like, we should thank Lil Keed every single day.
Yeah, we definitely should. There's a lot of influence that Keed had on all of us, and we definitely should thank him every day. Thank you, Keed. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Keed. Rest in peace, Keed.
Rest in peace, Keed.
Spider, 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 please miss these riders. Spider. So lately, man, been listening to a lot of Long Live Mexico. Naturally, nigga got a little emotional. Damn, Lil Keed is supposed to be here. Like we really lost this guy. He was one of them ones. Truly a special talent. When I really think about it, when I sometimes think about how this nigga really gone, maybe I'm listening to Nameless, maybe Fox 5 come on. I'm just like, bro, this shit not right. It's really an evil ass world, bro. Like there's so many better options that could have died. Why Key have to go? You know? I say there's only been about 3 celebrity deaths that really messed me up. Lil Keed, no order by the way. Lil Keed, Kobe Bryant, Pop Smoke. All 3 of them like just messed me up like I knew them. But I always feel like Keed never got the respect that he deserved when he was with us. And still to this day, his legacy doesn't get the respect that it deserves. Long Live Mexico to me is one of the greatest albums ever. I don't rate too many albums a 90. If I rate you a 90 as an album, you are one of the greatest albums ever. You're generational. Long Live Mexico has that 90 sting. It's one of the greatest albums I've ever heard, bro. Like from top to bottom, a true great body of work. Thought I told you that. Listen to me and tell me. Come on, he hit all type of vocals, all type of flows. Oh my gosh. Like what Thug and him did on Million Dollar Mansion. That was truly like special. And I wish we could have got more songs from those two, but obviously he passed and shit. We got a Uzi verse on there. It's a stacked album. It really is a great album from top to bottom. 2019 was a special year for YSL. But I said this before, like around the time the album was out. I was like, Long Live Mexico is probably the closest we'll get to hearing 2015 Thug in 2019. You know? But like, the thing that I really liked about Keed is he took Thug's sound and he just had his own little twist to it. You know? Like it was more high pitched. And I don't want to say it was more erratic, but like in a way it was. And I also feel like that's why so many people were never too sure about him. Like he was either very hit or miss for a lot of people. But once he hit, that nigga hit. But man, the year that Key died, 2022, I was really hyped for him. I was really interested to see what he was going to do. Because you got to remember that same year, maybe I think like a week before he passed, Thug and Gunna had just got locked up. So his dead ass just Keed now. Even the role players, Lil Duke and Yak Gotti, they doing time now too. So Keed, you now the star in the team. You no longer the third option. You getting all the shots. So I wanted to see how he would respond to that, and I feel like we could have got a really crazy year out of him in 2022, but obviously it didn't happen. Granted, we still got Trapped in Cleveland too. I think the posthumous album. I think that's the name. But yeah, even in his short career, Keed, you know what I'm saying, he had a couple hits. Obviously, Nameless. Fox, I'm not from Atlanta, but I do hear Fox 5 is an anthem in Atlanta. Snake went crazy on TikTok. Like he had a short career, but he had some bangers. And one thing specifically I feel like Key doesn't get his credit for is his influence. And I feel like the reason for that being is a lot of people just view Keed as a Thug clone, a Thug underling. Why would he give an underling props for influence when he got his shit from someone else? But like I said, Keed just wasn't a Thug clone, wasn't just a carbon copy of that sound. He took the Thug sound and had his own little shit to it, right? And I hear a lot of Keed in Underground today. I'm gonna get back to that in a minute. But it even goes to someone as big as Cardi. I hear when the version 2 Whole Lotta Red baby voice thing was going on, I heard Lil Keed. I heard Keed Tatum. That's who I heard. Not like Cardi was ripping off the whole sound, but I heard the Keed in it. I heard the Keed influence in it. The high pitched shit, you know, the baby voice shit. I heard Keed. Cardi started hopping on Jetson beats. Keed been on Jetson beats. To make this shit even more connected, these guys had a connection. There's pictures of them together. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure Keed was even posting Cardi around that time. And obviously Atlanta ties, YSL, they've worked. Thug has worked with Cardi, Gunna has worked with Cardi. So obviously they naturally have ties together. You know what I'm saying? They're around the same people. But I'm even pretty sure that they have an unreleased song together that leaked too. Like that was from that era. And like I see this a clip a lot. A lot of times, like during last year, I would see Cardi in the club, and a song I always hear him requesting or a song playing when he in that junk. It's Fetish, money fetish, bad bit like belly. So like Cardi showing love to him, you know. And even on Punk Monk, I think that's the song where Lil Keed is mentioned. Yeah, it is that song. I don't got Punk Monk in my library anymore, so I couldn't tell you. I'm not a big fan of the song, but Lil Keed is mentioned in the song. So these guys had a connection. And no, I'm not trying to knock Cardi here or anything. All these rappers is influenced by someone in the game. But I just feel like it's not talked about enough how a lot of you niggas' favorite era is Keed influence. And that's huge to me as a Keed fan. And it's got to be talked about. And then another thing, when I look at the underground, I hear Keed. Like I said earlier, I'm back to this topic now. When I look at the underground, I hear a lot of Keed. When Nine Vicious was coming out, when he started popping, a lot of niggas was saying, oh, this is Thug. I heard Keed. Now, granted, obviously, if he's Keed inspired, he falls under the Thug umbrella, which then he falls under the Lil Wayne umbrella, and you know how this shit goes. It's just but I more so heard Keed. And I feel like that's one of the reasons. No, that's got to be one of the reasons why Thug initially signed Nine. Was because he deadass heard Keed. And like the ad-libs, his cadence, all that shit. That's Keed, bro. And Nine is the best example of the Keed influence. But it's in other artists as well, too, in the underground right now. But yeah, man, I ain't going to do too much with this video. I just wanted to get this off my head because it's something I had been thinking about for a minute. And I've been bumping Keed a lot lately. And he was one of my favorites. Like I said, his death really did mess me up. I was rocking with him heavy, man. Really, I started agenda pushing heavy around the time YSL got locked up because I'm thinking he about to make a super duper leap. And with the way his sound was, I don't know if Keed really would have ever truly like blew up, hit the mainstream for real. Because like even though Nine again has the Keed sound, the thing that Nine is good at is he knows how to stay on people's minds. He knows how to stay on people's mouths with the beef and everything else around him. Like, controversial figure, right? Keed wasn't doing all that. It was just pure music. So, like, I don't know if Keed would have eventually, like, hit that mainstream leap for real. But he definitely would have been loved by the culture. And he still is loved by the culture. And anytime I hear Long Live Mexico, bro, I'm just like, it just messed me up, man. I'm just like, we really lost a budding star. But yeah, man, that's all for today's video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit, man. You know what I'm saying? We have 7 subs, new channel, but hit the sub button, help a young nigga out, man. I love y'all niggas, man. That's Podolski.